Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Sean Timberlake. I'm the owner and founder of VHL Digital Marketing, and we specialize in AI marketing, right? So specifically, I'm going to be going over our AI funnel today. You guys have probably heard me talk about this, but this is kind of like one of the big things and big movements that are coming up with the development of AI. So without further ado, let's just jump right into it. All right, so what is the AI funnel? Well, let's talk about the benefits of specifically what the AI funnel gives, and then I'm going to break it all down for you guys. So the benefits of the AI funnel is it's going to result in better quality leads. One of the biggest problems that a lot of everybody's having is just the lead quality on Facebook is getting, worse and worse day over day. But there's a reason why people are still paying money on the platform, and it's because you have to find a way to filter out those leads as best as possible, right? So this is going to increase your overall quality of your leads. There's no appointment setter required. So if you guys are looking at hiring an appointment setter, you're looking at $3 to $10K per month that you're going to be paying out that appointment setter, month over month, and it can add up quite quickly, especially if you have multiple appointment setters. So and if you were able to put in your pocket another $3,000 or $10,000, that's a lot more money you could put away towards advertisements and whatnot. You're also going to be finding consistent appointment booking flow week over week, right? So not just lead flow, but also appointment booking flow, where you're going to get more bookings, okay? You're going to be talking to more people. You're going to be talking to better quality people. It's affordable to optimize, right? So you can go out there and you can cancel a lot of your expensive software, which is going to go into it. But a lot of the expensive softwares that you're hearing about, ClickFunnels and all these different softwares and CRMs, my team's going to cover the cost of the CRMs, but really you could just go and cancel those, and you could put that money, which is several hundreds of dollars, into ads, right? And being able to pay for that rather than having to pay for all those softwares. Terminate everything you're doing with your softwares, and what we'll do is we'll generate funnels, we'll do all that kind of stuff here. But this AI funnel is super simple, and with it being so simple is it's extremely affordable to optimize, right? We can make small little adjustments because there's really only 3 key stages, and like I said, I'm going to go over that here in a second. Your show rate is going to increase quite drastically. A lot of people are struggling with show rates below 50%. If you have something below 50%, even 60%, you obviously want to get that up into the 70s plus. And with this system, you're going to see a show rate of just around 80% to 90% on a consistent basis, which is extremely fantastic. And then not to mention 24/7 support to all your leads. Okay, one of the biggest and best parts about this is the response time is so vital to making sure that your leads stay warm through the process and still stay committed through the process, which means you have to decrease the time in between that a lead submits a form or whatever before reaching out to them, right? The shorter you can make that time, the better quality you're going to get and the better engagement you're going to get with that person, because they're in that mindset of purchasing or of intrigued interest into whatever you're selling, right? So with that being said, let's kind of break down exactly how this starts. So kind of coming over here, there's a few parts to this flow, okay? And that's going to be the very start of the flow. Okay, so where are the leads coming from? So there's multiple different areas that leads are going to be coming from. Paid ads, organic posting, website traffic. Okay, people finding your website on Google. Organic posting could be posting on Instagram, posting on TikTok. And then paid ads, Facebook ads, Google ads, you name it. These are going to be the areas that you're going to want to focus in. And we're going to be helping you, right? We're going to be managing all your paid ads. We're going to be giving you a structured plan on how to be posting organic content to give yourself the best opportunity to get organic leads coming in. And then also website traffic, because people sometimes are not always going to go through your paid ads. They're going to go and search on Google to see hey, does your company actually exist? Okay, so these are going to be the 3 key areas that we're going to be driving the traffic, which is quite normal, right? But this is where it really takes a turn. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take all this traffic and then we're going to funnel them into specifically paid and organic into messengers and direct message bots. Okay, so these are not your standard bots that you might be familiar with that just do auto replies, and they do not sound organic at all. The whole goal of this is to make this sound as much like a human person as possible. Now, if I was to break down everything to you guys of exactly how I do this, and the nitty gritty, the prompts and everything, I would bore you guys to tears. But in all reality, at the end of the day, our bots are so sophisticated that you can have a conversation with them just as you're having a conversation with me. It sounds very organic, and the cool part about this is they're going to engage with your prospects anywhere between 5 to 15 seconds after they had filled out the form. We can even lengthen that out even further, but what we find it best optimized is once somebody clicks on your ad, right, or they DM you a keyword like maybe help or something like that after watching one of your videos, that's going to trigger the bot to go ahead and have that conversation and ask them qualifying questions. Be like, hey, what's your budget? What's your timeline in order to receive a procedure? Whatever the case is, they're going to be asking those questions. That way, the bot understands of the prompts that we have already set in place that there's going to be disqualifying measures that is not going to allow somebody to book on your calendar. But the good part is we're going to get a very good response rate from all of the clients coming through the pipeline because we're interacting with them so quickly. And then not to mention, they're not going to feel like they're getting berated by a bot, because at the end of the day, it sounds exactly like you, because again, we edit all the prompts to sound exactly how you would talk, or at least text. Okay. And then for the website, any website traffic, we also install chat widgets. But the chat widgets, again, extremely sophisticated, much more sophisticated than any other bot that you're going to see out there. And the whole focus of these bots is to get you booked appointments, as many as possible, but quality over quantity is they're going to be their focus. And the cool part is we're not testing VSLs. It takes millions of dollars to test VSLs, okay? For those that don't understand like what a VSL system is, it's just basically where you send them to a website, they watch a video, and then they go ahead and book an appointment, right? Or sending them to a type form and having them fill out that. Yes, you're going to be filtering out the quality of leads as you go through that process, but again, there's a lot more friction. So what we want to do is reduce the friction, okay, but then add in another element to be able to add a little bit more friction, but in a different way, okay? This is the difference between getting quality appointments nowadays or doing what was working 3 or 4 years ago, okay? So what happens is from there, our bots are going to go ahead and see if this person's qualified or disqualified. If they're qualified, they're going to go ahead and book an appointment, right? Now, if there is a disqualification process or if there was a no-show, we have a completely separate nurturing bot that's going to be doing a bunch of nurturing through emails, through SMS, you name it, it's going to do it. And it's not going to be your standard nurturing flows that you probably all know and love. This is going to be much more sophisticated because, again, the bot's going to have a lot more of freedom to cater how they're responding to your leads, to your lead list, to those that didn't show or were disqualified in a different way that's going to be much more personalized, okay? Because the whole focus is to get these people rebooked, okay? Because what we want to do is get as much out of every single lead. If you're paying $20, $30, $40, $50, $60 per lead, we want to get as much out of those leads as possible, okay? And get them backed into this booked appointment, okay? So from the booked appointment, this is when you would go ahead, come in here, and close the deal, okay? And then obviously deliver the service afterwards. So it's a pretty straightforward process. We do have other processes that are in place. We're going to be adding some more AI workflows after the closed deal at some point, but it's a very straightforward process, as you can see. Now, I know there's a lot of moving parts once you get to this point, and I would love to break down even more details and show you exactly what actually breaks down these systems in more detail for you. So if that's something that you guys want to learn more about or feel like you need for your guys' business, there should be a button just directly below this video in order for you to go ahead and book a call with myself or one of my agents, so that way we can break down more of the details for you. In addition to that, feel free, read below. Got testimonials and whatnot, and some more data for you guys to look at, frequently asked questions. But at the end of the day, guys, I want to make sure that you guys get to see this all the way through. And to be honest, right, if we don't see, if you don't want to work with us or anything like that, at least you have an understanding of like this is where the world is moving and the opportunity that exists out there with using AI, right? Because you're saving so much more money instead of having to hire people and manage people, having to worry about vacations. It's just, this bot is not going to cause any issues like that, right? It's going to maintain that volume sort of mindset, which is really, really nice. But yeah, if this sounds like something you guys are interested in, like I said, click the link below so that way you can go ahead and book an appointment with myself or my team. And I look forward to talking to you guys soon. Peace, y'all.